It's already week 4 of the NFL season, and they've blessed us with another doozy of a matchup as the Jacksonville Jaguars travel north to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. This game has a 46-point implied total, with the Cincinnati Bengals as big home favorites at 7.5 points. We're going to start things off with my first prop, and that's James Robinson of the Jacksonville Jaguars over 20.5 receiving yards. Look, I'm seeing him in other sports books at 22.5 to 23.5 receiving yards, so that's 2 to 3 more yards than he is currently priced at over on PrizePicks. And according to the Blitz by Derek Carty, he's projected for over 25 receiving yards. That presents about a 20% value to us. Props.cash has him covering this prop in 2 out of his last 3 games to start the season. That's a 66% cover rate. Plus, he's averaging about 30.6 receiving yards per game to start the season. Not to mention, Cincinnati is 5th against running backs in terms of receiving yards allowed, so that's not very good for them, but great for James Robinson in this prop. Plus, there's a positive game script here as the Jaguars are 7.5-point underdogs. They should be forced to throw a lot throughout this game, so I'm liking James Robinson to go over 20.5 receiving yards. And if you don't play on PrizePicks yet, why don't you just go ahead and sign up now? They're going to double your money for free. That's a 100% instant deposit match up to $100 the first time you put any money in on PrizePicks. All you have to do, go to prizepicks.com, use promo code Curry, that's C-U-R-R-Y, because they're going to double your money. Who doesn't like free money? That's why. I'll leave a link down below for you to get signed up. And the other prop that I'm liking is on the Cincinnati Bengals side of things. I'm talking about Joe Mixon over 83.5 rushing yards. This number seems entirely too soft. I'm seeing him in other places at 84.5 to 88.5 rushing yards. Plus, the Blitz by Derek Carty has him projected for 105.4 rushing yards in this one, which gives us about a 23% edge in our favor. Props.cash has him covering this prop in 2 out of his first 3 games. That's a 66% cover rate. He's averaging about 95.3 rushing yards per game to start the season. He also had 151 rushing yards versus Jacksonville almost a year ago in the last matchup against the Jags. Now, Jacksonville, they currently allow the 13th most rushing yards per game to opposing running backs. And this should be a positive game script for Joe Mixon here, with the Bengals being 7.5-point favorites. They should be able to build a lead, or if this game does stay close, Mixon should get plenty of touches and break 83.5 rushing yards in this one. And as always, you can tail, you can fade, or just leave me a like and a follow and let me know what you played.